So, you want to know how to get your kid to eat. Do you remember annoying Orange?
Hey, Apple! Apple! Hey!
What is it?
Orange, you glad I didn't say apple again?
Well, sometimes getting your kid to eat can be annoying.
Just kind of like they'll throw a fit, especially if they're just not having it.
I like mac and cheese, and I like broccoli and tomato soup. And the food that I hate is the food that my mom likes.
I feel like every kid has a preference anyways, but I definitely I try to expand our menu so they're not, as picky with other people as well.
And she doesn't like things cooked together. So she doesn't like enchiladas where there's a bunch of stuff together.
What's your favorite food?
Enchiladas.
He doesn't like avocados and he will not eat onions if they're not cooked.
I heard that you love avocados. Is that true?
No.
So I do care about keeping track of nutrition. I try to just at least make sure she has vegetables or fruits or a vegetable and a fruit at every meal.
I do worry because I want to make sure they're getting enough protein and fruits and vegetables and stuff because my body's just not processing proteins, so I definitely try to keep a better diet for my kids to make sure that they are getting what they need.
I do care about it, but I'm not crazy about it. I'm not oh, she hasn't had 6 servings of vegetables today.
When it comes to picky eaters, the defiance or unthankfulness can become a daily power struggle. And while no one ever died from refusing to eat carrots, picky eaters can end up with nutritional deficiencies.
They give me no nutrients.
One of my questions is, why does it matter for moms to introduce a bunch of different new foods if the kids are happy with their chicken nuggets and their ketchup?
Kids will naturally be picky, right? And when they start eating, they'll take to certain things, and it might be normal for them to only take to a few things when they first start eating.
Yeah.
But it's still important to really expose them and get them variety in their diet, because it's the variety in our diets that give us all the different nutrients that we need. As kids are developing, they're going to need healthy fats for their brains to grow. They're going to need protein for their muscles and their body structures to go. And they're going to need all the vitamins and minerals for all of their body functions to work properly.
And they have to have a huge variety of foods in order to balance that out?
Exactly.
Okay, so if they don't get a lot of variety, what can that lead to?
I've seen an older toddler who was only drinking milk because she didn't like food. Milk, you think, oh, kids need milk. Yes, but they need it with other things, and they need, a certain amount of it. And she was only drinking milk. Milk has no iron, and so she wasn't able to make red blood cells. So she eventually went to the hospital, which she got really, really tired, and she was ghostly pale, almost grayish in color. Her hemoglobin, which is our red blood cells, it was down to a quarter of what it should have been. And that was because of her diet.
Is that what we would consider nutrition deficiency?
Yes. But at the same time, you could have malnourished kids who are actually overweight or obese. And they're just eating the wrong things. And so they're not actually getting the right nutrition, even though they have a lot of calories. And so that's why it's really important for variety, especially fruits and veggies and proteins and, just to get that healthy diet to really grow and develop appropriately.
So I want to make sure that they're getting enough, just a good diet all the way around so they don't run into these problems later on in life.
First off, I want to tell you that I don't have this all figured out. This happened just yesterday.
Chickpeas make me throw up.
There are no chickpeas in there. I was out of cans of chickpeas, remember? How many bites do you think you can take?
1.
So today we're going to cover how you are in charge, the firm, fun food balance, and creating healthy food habits.
Because I know that she's going to be a little bit picky with food, I'll say, you have to at least eat 1 bite of this. So then it gives me the opportunity to reward her for it and make eating a better experience. Okay, cheese next. Yeah, use the whole bag.
Yes.
One of the ways children learn is by pushing the limits that you set in place. If you always allow your child to get away with tantrums, disobeying, negative attitudes, and ignoring your authority, they'll learn that you're not really in charge. The key to a happy and healthy food routine doesn't just involve mealtime. It's about being consistent in everything. Let's examine a few parenting styles.